Capricorn, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your December 2018 reading. Excuse me. I'm using the Mythic Tarot again this month, and I'm going to do a past, present, future, and I'm also going to use the regular playing cards for clarification. So, I'd like to say thanks to everyone who's liked, shared, subscribed. All your comments are awesome. I want to thank you for trusting me, to share your stories. I really appreciate that. Glad I can help if I do, So what are the messages for Capricorn? December 2018. Capricorn. December 2018. December 2018. And the messages. They're just ready here. They're getting kind of slip-slidey. Yeah, they're ready. That's it. What do we got? So the first card in your past is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles shows you working really hard on your craft. You might be building a savings or a nest egg so that you can get the place you want, perhaps by the water. Maybe you're saving up for. Anyway, it shows you working hard at something, and not only building up your savings, but your reputation, your skills, your knowledge in this area. And you're not the student anymore. You're the fine craftsman. So the Eight of Pentacles is like an investing, working hard card. All right, so that's in your past. Second card is the King of Swords. I don't like those dots that are on my chin. There we go. This King of Swords. So this is air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Doesn't have to be male or female. This person is about truth and balance. And fairness too. They're like about correcting wrongs, making wrongs right. They say what's on their mind. They say the truth. They challenge people sometimes, but they're also very strategic thinkers, They can think ahead of what they're doing now, how it'll affect, how it'll ripple, okay? So, you may be working for this person, with this person, could be learning from this person, or, because kings are men, they're not young men. They're over 35 usually. They're mature. They have the experience, the knowledge, the foresight. I see him having foresight. Sometimes I think of the King of Swords as a lawyer, because they're giving it their fair justice. They're making fair decisions, okay? So you could be seeking legal counsel. Perhaps that's where you work. You're working very hard in the legal profession. So we'll see. Seven of Pentacles. So, that shadow is driving me cuckoo. Does that fix it? Yes. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles is about generosity, being called to be generous, or needing generosity. I don't think you need someone's generosity, to tell you the truth. I think that you may be called upon to be generous, and it's not necessarily financially. It could be financially, you know, or it could be, you know, with truth. And fairness. Maybe you're going to stick up for them and say, like, I don't know, it's some sort of, you're going to help, this is helping someone in some way, being generous in some way, could be financially, and you're trying to be fair. I think you're trying to be fair about it, or deciding if they're fair, you know. Also, too, you know, it's funny you got these two, actually. I have to go back for a sec. Also, too, this guy is about fairness, like I said. And it's without judgment. You know, it's casting judgment, but fair judgment. And that's what he's trying to do, you know. He's pondering. He's trying to be fair. He's trying not to judge her and her situation, but also judge if he should invest or not, and maybe not invest. This is something you may never get back. It's just about giving. So the first card in your present is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is about being, you know, you've been hit by Cupid's arrow, and you have fallen for someone. You don't know them very well yet. There's just like that pure desire, attraction. You want to start getting to know them. And this guy is trying to, like, this is Eros, and this is Psyche. He's a god, and she's mortal. And he comes to talk to her, but he doesn't want her to see him because he's afraid that she will act differently, you know, because he's a god, and she'll also consider it hopeless because, you know, how could they ever be together? They're a bird and a fish. You might be very different from this person you're attracted to, or who is attracted to you. So they might be hiding something about themselves, like the Two of Cups speaks about that. It speaks about honest love, but they might be hiding something about themselves for fear that you'll not consider them, or they could be hiding feelings. They could, but it's, you know, it's love. They want to know more. They're ready to explore that. Okay. The Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is about leaving something behind because it doesn't have everything we need to have a happy relationship. There's only 8 cups here. There's 2 missing. There's some sort of confusion, like I said. There's something being hidden. And women are pretty intuitive, you know, if that's who you are, Capricorn, or who the other person is, or people are intuitive, and they can feel that there's something wrong, there's something missing, something going on, something's not adding up, you know. And so they're willing to leave it behind because it needs to be everything. It needs to be everything, you know. And there also could be the issue of being fair. Is this a balanced relationship? Is this a balanced relationship? Is there equal give and take? Generosity both ways? You know, and maybe that's what's missing. Someone feels like they're doing all the giving and not really getting it. It may be unbalanced right now, not fair, not honest either if something's being hidden, you know. So the last card in your present is Temperance, balance. You know, the very meaning of balance itself. balancing your heart with your mind. I mean, your heart, your mind. I'm looking at the screen backwards, so it's your feelings, give and take, everything, you know, because life is a balance. We need balance. We need to put out balance, get back balance, you know, all of it. So I just said, you know, I just wondered if that's what's missing, because there's that King of Swords. So, and you know, sometimes we have to demand it. We have to leave to really get the other person to see, no, you're not giving. That's not a good enough answer. Or I feel, you know, whatever you feel, you might have to take a stand and say, no, I need this, and I want to feel like that. You know, I don't want to feel like that. And I feel like that right now. I want to feel like this. And you're going to demand it, I think. Or you're saying, I'm walking. The first card in your future is the Four of Pentacles. Now it's funny because this is the opposite of this. Someone's not willing to give. Someone doesn't want to share. They like having all the money and all the credit and all the good. You know, they don't want to give anything. In this example, it's the teacher is now watching the student excel his own achievements, and he's worried. You know, he's like, oh, geez, I'm going to be replaced here. This kid's better than me. And actually, all the money coming in is from what he's creating. But I like that money. Doesn't have to be money, though. This doesn't always mean about money. It's about means someone doesn't want to give. They're being greedy and trying to withhold effort, achievement, credit, rewards. They're withholding. Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is about options, you know, lots of options. And also, it's saying you can't have all the cups, basically. You have to choose what's important to you. If we're speaking about relationship, what's important to you in that relationship? Is it wealth? Is it contentment? Is it achievement? Is it reward? Is it comfort? Is it love? What is important to you in this relationship? And it's not saying you can only have one. It's saying, but you do have to choose, you know, 3 or 4. And because you can only focus, you can't focus on everything at the same time. So what's important to you? What do you need to focus on? Okay? And she's praying to Aphrodite for guidance, right? She's praying. She's saying, please give me guidance. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to choose. But you have to think, what's important to me? Honesty, you know, maybe career is important to you and you don't want to deal with things emotionally right now. Or maybe you want whatever that is. You got to choose. There's a story building here. Okay, I'm going to tell you there's a story building here. There could be someone in the relationship who's financially not giving. They're not willing to go out and work. You know, so maybe one person is working full time doing all the work to provide for both. Or maybe this is emotionally. maybe someone isn't giving emotionally, and you're going to end up losing that person, or they're going to end up losing you, because we all need love. We all need it. We need to feel it. We need to give it. And that's part of relationship with anybody, you know. And so, like, the very core of the reading is this confusion, this dissatisfaction, willing to leave all that behind, because those 2 cups must hold something pretty important that you're missing. I have a feeling it's giving emotionally. There are a lot of pentacles here. It could be stability. You know, that it could be about stability. So your last card in your future is the Knight of Wands, and this is charging forward. Like, look at him. He's like, do-do-do-do, and he's ready to go. In this particular story of the Wands, from the Mythic Tarot, Greek mythology, this is the story of Jason and the Argonauts going after the Golden Fleece. And Jason has returned, and he's claimed his reward. He brought back the Golden Fleece to the king, and now he gets his reward. Pegasus, the flying horse, all this golden armor, and he's been knighted as well. So he's now ready for a new adventure. Like, knights always get what they're going for, and he goes charging after what he wants. He's decided what he wants and how he's going to get, he's going for it. Okay? I think that you've made your choice, you know. I think you've made your choice. You've decided what to do. And now you're going to go charging right after it. Because you want to give, or you want to receive. Now you've decided you need that. You need that balance. You need that balance in your life now. And it feels just as beautiful to give as it does to receive. It does. So I want to clarify these now with the playing cards. Woo! Ho-ho! This dropped right out. This is an obstacle to what you're going after. A clear obstacle. I don't think it's going to be easy, basically, okay? It could be a real challenge. You know, funny you got this Knight of Wands. If anyone's going to do it, it's going to be the Knight of Wands. They get what they're after, you know, by hook or by crook. And so there's going to be, could be dangers, challenges, adventures on your quest to get what you're after emotionally. Let's clarify this 8 of Cups. Like, let's find out what could be missing here. I think we've kind of, like, figured it out. It's, there is, someone's not giving. That's what it is. Someone's taking. Taking. So, what are the messages for Capricorn? Ooh, just got a mitt full. 4 cards here. Two of Spades is breakup. It's breakup. So, and it's accompanying the 8 of Cups, right? We're getting clarification on the 8 of Cups, and that's leaving this situation. Maybe because there's no balance, you know. And the 9 of Spades is heartache. It's hurt. It's pain. Could be a health condition too. There could be some sort of a health condition going on here. But it's probably the pain from the breakup. It hurts. You know, you could have had a lot of expectation, and maybe you worked really hard. You really worked hard trying to make this work. But it also says you might be taking a break from work. because of health conditions. Something, could be some sort of health condition, and you have to take a break from work because this is a pause. This is an indecision at work. And it's a pause before you decide which direction you're going to go at work, around work. And this is work talk. So some of this, this whole story could be to do with where you're working, working really hard, and trying to be fair, and this is to do with a relationship too. It could be a combination of work and this relationship. Like I said, you may have to leave work because of your health. And, maybe you'll have to rely on telling that person that you now may have to rely on them, and they're saying, nope, I'm not going to do that for you. And you've been investing and working and everything on this, and so you're like, what? After all I've done? I don't know. It could be something like that, I'm not saying for sure. But the thing is that once you decide what it is you really want, whether it's with them or if it's out there, a new adventure, screw that, then you're the Knight of Wands. You're charging after it. Yeah, there's going to be obstacles. There is. Anything we really, really want isn't just, handed to us. We have to work for it. We have to go after it. And that's why you appreciate it so much. That's why you're so proud of it, because you know what you had to do to get it. Okay? So don't let that scare you. Don't let that scare you. I'm going to get one more card on the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Spades just popped out, and that's tears. I want more clarity on that, though. So, tears. This is hard. That's probably hard for you to decide to make these choices, to really take a hard look. It could be hard on you. Tell us about Seven of Cups for Capricorn, December 2018. Crying over this choice, these choices, having to choose. Could be tears of joy if you realize what you want. You're happy. Could be tears of joy. But may not be. Maybe something you have to give up. What are this clarity? Come on, cards. What's the message? The Seven of Cups for Capricorn, December 2018. Okay. Got two. Oh, awesome. So red in these playing cards are good. You want red. Okay. So this is beautiful, actually. The Ace of Clubs and the Three of Hearts. So this accompanies these cards here. So this is your combo, right? So the choice, all right? So maybe it does hurt. I said it could be tears of joy, but maybe it does hurt. But this is like new home, leaving home, because you're going to, it's about you and only you. You've decided you've got to consider yourself. You've got to consider yourself because it's really been unbalanced, a one-sided relationship, perhaps, And so I think you want change, and aces are change. They're new beginnings. It's a new direction that's for you. That's the best decision for you. What you need, what you want, where you want to go. And that's really great. What the really great thing is that the 1, and that could be the beginning of the new year, you know, January. Also, it's a 3 next year, so a lot happier. And that you're going to go after what you want. You're going after it. Yeah, sure. You got some challenges that ain't going to be easy. You might have to fight, but you're going after it. And, you know, that's like Capricorn. Capricorn, they usually get what they want, too. You know, think of the goat climbing up the side of a mountain. Impossible task, but they do it. And that's Capricorn, you know, that's your animal totem is the goat. And slowly finding a way, you know. That is a really great reading, Capricorn. I did want to mention on the community part of my channel, if you click there, I've put up a couple of tools to help people during this particular hard time right now. Mercury retrograde, so, you know, reviewing everything and letting it go. That's why everybody's bringing up their past. Like, if you talk to anybody, everybody's talking about their past, including myself. So it's because it's a time to let that go. And also making sure you're taking care of yourself through this hard time. So it's Mercury retrograde, full moon this weekend, Thanksgiving, so a time to give thanks and be grateful. And also the new moon next month. The full moon is a time to let go, release, and that's Friday, Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, pretty much you could do in any of those days. And then the new moon is when you welcome in the new, the good, the what you want. You know what I mean? So you got 2 3s, you know, and I see that as releasing and then welcoming the new, letting that go, welcoming the new. And here's the new. You know, this is, that Ace of Clubs is, could be new home or a move to a new area, a different position in what you're doing, new job, but it's all really good. So on that community website, or I mean channel, part of my channel, there's a thing called unfinished business. And so if someone passed away, or simply you have a breakup, like in this instance, and you don't need to have a big fight with someone. Sometimes you can't get your word in. Or it's already done and gone, and there's unfinished business, things you didn't get to say, maybe things you regret or things you're still angry about, who knows. But so that's a template to get rid of that stuff, you know, without having to do this in-person release, you know. And so you write out your feelings. And then you can burn it. You can burn anything along with that, like photos or letters, and that itself. Also, you save any tears you cry, the tissues, in a paper bag and burn them too. And this is a really good way for adults, anyone over 18, have a little fire and just burn those things. Also, my teaching is you take a little piece of hair and you burn that too, because our hair carries our memories. So, and then there's another tool. It's called the self-care wheel, and that's where you check and see that you're taking care of yourself in all of the areas. You know, your physical, your emotional, psychological, and so on. It's there for you to view and use. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to email me or comment under one of the posts there. I just want to say Merry Christmas. Did I say that already? Happy Thanksgiving and Happy Hanukkah to all those who celebrate those events. I don't know if I talked about the Year of the Boar is next year. Year of the Boar is a happier time. Look that up. It's in the Chinese horoscope. The Chinese year doesn't start till February. If anyone wants a personal reading, the information is in the box below. And thanks for all the comments. Next month, I'm basing the videos on the most likes. So please hit that like button. And thanks, everybody. Have a nice December.